You can welcome to this all-important live conversation. May I urge you to kindly share the live so that we can begin this all-important uh, live program. You can share the live, please. Please just share the live so that we can start this. It won't be very long today, so please share the live. Please share the live. I will not be long at all. Just a few minutes. We'll be starting. Please share it on every platform.
I'm feeling the vibes.
Yes.
Original ones.
Number two. Yeah, just share the live. Share the live. Sapo Man song. Vague. We just want you to continue to share the live. Please share sufficiently. We'll be starting in the next 2 to 3 minutes. Precious, how are you? Israel, Aginsai, Rufus, Tati. How are you? Leader, man of his wars. Adam Man Kodate, what's up? Augustine, Magil, Otero Sua, Maru Kuma. Please share as many as you can share. Justin, how are you? Mr. Kone, thank you for following from Kakatan. Please share. Alice Double, please share. Cinco Governor 4. Duke, Fewa Al Morris. Yeah, we shall provide fire for fire. Please share the live, massively share the live. 2 minutes from now we'll start. 2 minutes exactly from now. Minister Davis Lobo, Daniel Flaw, Josephine Johnson. Latini, Minister Davis Lobo, how are you? One more minute for now, we'll start. One more minute. One more minute for now, we'll start. shortly to ask you to renew for a second time the mandate that you gave
Akim
me
man, how are
6
you,
years
Mama
ago.
Matilda?
Yeah.
Stevens, how are you?
President, we have re-election. George Mayo, we are.
Yeah, just keep sharing. Just keep sharing. Sharing every group chat. That is double. You ever drink one of the 14 of my knowledge? Damo Bono. Late Night Street. Watching from Minnesota. Keep sharing. Keep sharing. Yeah, man. Want to say thank you very much. Thank you very much for taking your time to come here. All right. What is important for us now at this critical juncture, we want everyone to know that the mighty coalition for democratic change that governed for 6 years, our institution, we exercise the highest degree of tolerance. We allow people to castigate us. We allow people to lie on us. And we did nothing about that. 6 years. We must take the responsibility for now refuting or debunking the lies, the gossip, the rumor against the government of the mighty coalition for democratic change for 6 solid years. The time is now and never, but now. This is the moment now that all revolutionary members of the mighty coalition for democratic change, the mighty Congress for Democratic Change, must make it their business to refute and debunk falsehoods against not just the CRC, President George Weah, but against the leadership and the mighty coalition for democratic change. The moment is now. As your former National Secretary General, Vice Chair for Political Affairs, former Chairman on Executive, former District 8 Representative, is incumbent upon all of us by the bylaws and constitution of the mighty Congress for Democratic Change to defend the party at every cost and every moment. We must not allow the lies, the gossip. We must reinvent the wheels that if you touch one, you touch all. Let me repeat. We must reinvent the wheels. Touch one, touch all. That was a cardinal motto and position of the mighty Congress for Democratic Change when we're in the struggle before we acquire state power. We need to reinvent our wheel. We need to tell our opponents. We need to be emphatically clear and say to our opponents that the way you beat the drum, that's the way we will dance the music to the drum. The city seat is equally capable, not just equally capable, but the city seat is equally sophisticated, more than our adversaries, to challenge them intellectually, politically, socially, and economically, and defeat them. We have the capabilities, we have the manpower, we have the ingenuity, we have everything it takes. Gone are the days where the mighty Congress for Democratic Change will remain quiet and silent. Let me repeat to all frontline commanders, the foot soldiers, and revolutionary men and women of the mighty Congress for Democratic Change. It's about time that we all move on the front line. Current and former
officials of the mighty Congress for Democratic Change, former government officials, zonal heads, youth leaders, women leaders, district leaders, county chairpersons, members of all of the auxiliaries, and members of the National Executive Committee of the CDC, reactions, seditions and seditious, affiliates, and followers. The time is now that we must move all of our bazookas on the front line. We must do it now. Election is now. Election is not 2029. To win these gangsters, we must win now. And the way to win them is to ensure that we expose the ills of the society, and not only that, but to preach not just the message of peace and stability, but to dance the Bema dance that they are dancing. The way they will play the music, that's how we must dance the music. We also can dance the sing Bema dance. The sing high water, they took by way. That the sing high water, we also took by way. And in fact, our skin are thicker than them. Having said that, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, of the mighty Congress for Democratic Change, affiliates, members of the coalition, reactions, our followers and friends, fellow Liberians, one and all. Today we'll be very specific in a strict jacket approach in responding to the defunct presidency of the country, Mr. Boycott. Because those who are appointed for Mr. Boycott, according to the Liberian Constitution, work in accordance to his way and pleasure. It presupposes that the pleasure of Mr. Boycott is to insult the opposition. It presupposes that the way and pleasure of Mr. Boycott is to demean the repetition of the opposition community. The will and pleasure of Mr. Boycott is to ensure that his appointed officials will insult women, will insult parents, will have no regard and no respect. Let me sound the caveat. Let me sound the caveat. On our administration, our government received the greatest criticism of insults. People were paid. They were sponsored by Mr. Boycott and his clique to insult the presidency, to insult our official, to defame our reputation, and to lie on us. At this critical juncture, we want them to know that enough is enough. We will respond with fire for fire. When our people speak, then we will hear the activists, people who call themselves human rights activists. Some say they're from the religious community. Some say they're from civil society community. They will begin to say that, oh, it's not good to insult. But guess what? When President Boycott's mother was, when President Weah mother was being insulted, his wife, his children, and his family. When government officials of the Weah-led administration, when they were being insulted, when they were being lied upon, when they were being castigated, when repetitions were being defined, where were the women who are making pleas today? Where were the religious community that are talking today? Where were the civil society organizations that are talking today? Yes, where were the activists, the human rights people? Where were they? Oh, for CDC, you got to stand up for CDC. For the Unity Party, you don't have a stand up. With not ceasefire. I call on all frontline generals of the movement, foot soldiers, to move on the front line, provide revolutionary fire for fire. We must ensure that no retreat, no surrender. We will reach a point in this country that the government of the Republic of Liberia, headed by Mr. Boycott,
will call for a ceasefire, and he will pass instruction to all of his partisans, including appointed officials of his administration, to discuss the issues and not to attack personalities. Let me repeat. Because these appointed officials work in accordance to the will and pleasure of President Boykai. Mr. Boykai, the Constitution provides for you to appoint these people. It's your will and pleasure to dismiss them. If they do not work in accordance to your will and pleasure, Mr. Boykai, you have them dismissed. But you sit and allow the Ministry of Man Causing, the Ministry of Insults, to insult your opponent, to defame the reputation of your opponent. And Mr. Boykai, you sit and you whine and down with them. Mr. Boykai, our political missiles, our atomic bombs, our B-52 will not be used on the collateral damage. No. Those who are speaking are the collateral damage. Mr. Boykai, will target the fight to you. Will take the fight to you, to the executive mansion, and if possible, to your bedroom. Mr. Boykai, will not relent. Will take the direct fight to you, Mr. Boykai, because, Mr. Boykai, we do not believe in committing any genocide politically. We do not believe in committing human casualty for innocent people. That's why we use perception-guided bombs to hit the target. And the target is you, Mr. Boykai. No other person. You, Mr. Boykai, you are the target because these people work in accordance to your way and pleasure. I said to you, Mr. Boykai, we'll go after you. You are the creator of the creatures. Mr. Boykai, you are the creator of the creatures. We will not go after the creatures, but we'll go after the creator. And indeed, you are the creator. And today, Mr. Boykai, we'll go after you today, Mr. Boykai. And the way and manner that we'll go after you, we will not insult you, Mr. Boykai, today, but a caveat. We will not defame your reputation today, Mr. Boykai, but we'll sign a caveat, and you will take note of that. Having said that, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, one and all, today, the Ministry of Information, we got a G's. Mr. Boykai appointed somebody at the Ministry of Information who was arrested in 2007. Arrested in 2007 for what? In Oro, for stealing a little gold chain. Let me repeat. Mr. Boykai appointed somebody at the Ministry of Information who was arrested in 2007 for stealing a little gold chain. The fellow was arrested and placed in central prison for nothing less than 2 months. Let me repeat. The fellow was arrested for stealing gold chain. An appointed official of Mr. Boykai at the Ministry of Information was arrested in 2007 for stealing a little gold chain and was placed behind bars at the Montreal Central Prison for nothing less than 2 months. For him to the wise is quite sufficient. Mr. Boykai, you allow your Ministry of Information to issue unwarranted, reckless, and barrage of lies and gossip against the CDC-led administration. Today, when we listened, you said the CDC-led administration messed the country up. The CDC-led administration looted the country. You claim that President Weah, let me repeat, you claim that President Weah presided, and it showed that the country was looted. Mr. Boykai,
Let me come back and ask you some rhetorical questions. Mr. Boyka, for your first 6 years as Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, you presided over 67 plus concession agreements from 2006 to 2012 of January, your first term as Vice President of the Republic of Liberia. Mr. Boyka, you have faced your signature to over 67 concession agreements in 6 years. In fact, for some of you who don't know, that agreement was actually between 2009 to 2012. President Boyka, in 30 years, have faced a signature to nothing less than 67 Bukos concession agreements. Of the 67 by international investigation, Mr. Boyka, 66 did not meet the legal standards of Liberia, but you signed onto that. Your nephew, who was the Auditor General of the Republic of Liberia, John Molu, described 66 of the 67 Bugos agreement. He said those agreements were Bugos. He declared your government, Mr. Boyka, 3 times as corrupt as the Judy Brown-led administration. Mr. Boyka, what moral standing do you have in your first 6 years as Vice President? What moral standing, Mr. Boyka, do you have to argue that the CDC government looted the state? Mr. Boyka, you have faced your signature to selling our resources of this country. Not only that, to 66 Bukos concession agreements. Billions of dollars you looted from this country on the basis of your signature. Having said that, Mr. Boyka, when you got defeated in 2017, you said that our government is a government that looted the resources of the country. Well, Mr. Boyka, guess what? When you got defeated in 2017, besides the vast presidential bulletproof car we left for you, Mr. Boyka, we bought you 2 Land Cruiser vehicles and we gave it to you, Mr. Boyka. 2 Jeeps. We gave it to you and you received it. If you knew that our government was looting state resources, Mr. Boyka, why did you receive the 2 Land Cruiser vehicles and you used it and we paid the securities assigned to you? Mr. Boyka, it's inherent contradiction. Mr. Boyka, not only that, Mr. Boyka, when we took over, Mr. Boyka, guess what? Mr. Boyka, someone passed away from you. The government, as you said, that looted the resources of the country will send you money and will clear the road towards the gravesite and will give you money to bury that your family member, Mr. Boyka. Mr. Boyka, you said we looted the country resources, but you took money from looters. Mr. Boyka, that's a contradiction. That's the irony of situation. Mr. Boyka, you say one thing, but you mean another. Mr. Boyka, let me ask you. Mr. Boyka, you got sick. Mr. Boyka, you weren't well. Eminent person of the Republic of Liberia. His Excellency President George M. Weah decided to spend over 100,000 United States dollars. Flew you out of the country, Mr. Boyka. Took you to hospital at Rhode Island. You call us rogues. Today, you said we looted the state, we messed up the country. But Mr. Boyka, if you knew that we looted the country, how come you did not reject the money that we pay for your hospital bill, Mr. Boyka? Mr. Boyka, why you did not reject that money? Why you accepted that money, Mr. Boyka, and you come back to tell your ministers, your appointed officials to attack our government, to attack us individually? Mr. Boyka, that's why we say you are the commander-in-chief of charlatans and multi-banks. Let me repeat, Mr. Boyka. You are the commander-in-chief of charlatans and multi-banks. What do we mean by that?
You forget. Charlatans and multi-bands will forget. They claim to have great deal of experience and knowledge. They also trick people, but you give them power, they don't know what to do with power. They don't show that they have experience. Mr. Boykan, you are the commander-in-chief of charlatans and multi-bands. Not only that, Mr. Boykan, if you are convinced that we looked at the resources of the country, Mr. Boykan, but we took that same money to send you to hospital, can you imagine that? We took care of you. Nobody in opposition in sub-Saharan Africa will ever do that. You want to talk about looting the country, Mr. Boyka? Now come back to you. Mr. Boyka, two of your sons were kept in the CDC-led administration. One at Maritime, your junior was at Maritime. Your other son was at NASCO. Mr. Boyka, on the basis of principle. If you knew we were looting the country, if you knew there was stolen money, Mr. Boyka, you have asked your children to resign. You have asked them to step aside from the initial stance. But Mr. Boyka, all that you live on for over 44 years, that on government jobs. All that you introduce your children and family members to, that government job. You can't be the president. We are. The kids play soccer. They have their own talents. They make millions. Not Liberian people money, but Mr. Boyka, all the days of your life. For 44 years, you looked at the resources of this country, Mr. Boyka. Not only that, you were dismissed for stealing state resources. Yes, Senator Darius Dillon is praising you today, Mr. Boyka. Put a newspaper on your Facebook page that you, Mr. Boyka, you were dismissed for stealing from the Liberian people. I will not mince my words. Mr. Boyka was dismissed for stealing from the Liberian people, and the newspaper carried the story. Mr. Boyka, who is the thief? Who is the rogue? Who has been taken off job for stealing the Liberian people money? That you or that President Weah? Mr. Boyka, is you. We will not insult you, Mr. Boyka. We will tell you the truth. But Mr. Boyka, listen. When you got elected, Mr. Boyka, when we gave you the election, before you got inducted into office, Mr. Boyka, your late Minister of State instructed NASCO to give $500,000 to buy 5 Eagles, 100,000 each. With all you being president, will all be inducted into office. That looting of the state resources. That the patients' money, the pensioners, you took the pensioners' money, Mr. Boyka, $500,000 to buy a zero vehicle, and today some of your children and friends are riding those vehicles. Mr. Boyka, when we say looting the state, that's looting the state. Mr. Boyka, you didn't stop there. Before you got inducted as president, BMC, Hassan, went to your house and upgraded your house for nothing less than $500,000 United States dollars. The contract given to him at Noka, you allowed them to pay the money through that, $500,000 to the people. Mr. Boyka, we got documents on that. We got bank statement from UBA on that. It's just a J's. When we say looting the country resources, Mr. Boyka, when you took $500,000 just to upgrade your house, that looting the country resources. Mr. Boyka, you want to talk about stealing? You want to talk about looting the country resources? Mr. Boyka, when our kids are dying from drugs, when JFK is in darkness, Mr. Boyka, when children are not going to school, you heartlessly, Mr. Boyka, took $1.1 million and bought two armored Lexus vehicles, bulletproof, $1.1 million that will have been placed to education across the country, that will have been sent to JFK to save lives. But Mr. Boyka, you spent $1.1 million to buy 2 fancy vehicles, while you inherited 2 Land Cruiser. Let me repeat, 2 Land Cruiser that would turn water you, brand new Land Cruiser, and you still riding those Land Cruiser. What was the rationale, Mr. Boyka? Mr. Boycott, in your first term, you spent a budget spending of 15 million United States dollars. The scratch card, your Visa card, the scratch card money, Mr. Boycott, every month that 100,000 United States dollars. Your Visa card for scratch card, 100,000 United States dollars. Mr. Boycott, you want to talk about looting the state? Mr. Boycott, you know who's stealing from this country? When you take government money and spend $10 million to build your retirement home in 4 years, Mr. Boycott, that looting the state resources, and up to now, Mr. Boycott, your government cannot explain about their homes in 4 years. Mr. Boycott, the public record $10 million United States dollars. Mr. Boycott, you want to talk about looting the state resources? We can go on and on and on and name, Mr. Boycott. Because, Mr. Boycott, in the shortest time, Mr. Boycott, you have bought the land near your house at Riyadh. And you're expanding that place for over $1 million United States dollars. Mr. Boycott, you want to talk about looting the country resources? Mr. Boycott, your minister work in accordance to your way and pleasure. Mr. Boycott, you want to talk about looting the country resources, Mr. Boycott? You don't have the moral standing, Mr. Boycott. You don't have the moral credential. Because, Mr. Boycott, you are guilty of stealing. You are the biggest thief since the political foundation of this country that inherited the presidency. You are the greatest thief. Since the foundation of the Republic of Liberia that inherited the presidency of the Republic of Liberia. We discuss the issues. Mr. Boycott, we will not discuss you personally today. We will not insult you, Mr. Boycott, but we'll say the truth to you. Mr. Boycott, you want to talk about looting the country resources? You committed our oil block in the past to Ato Izig in Nigeria for like $250,000. He sold those oil blocks for over 200 million United States dollars. Liberia benefited nothing from that. You bring him back. He has no capacity. You bring him back, Mr. Boycott, and you give him 4 oil blocks. 4 oil blocks. You just use the money, Mr. Boycott. You all used the money already. 4 oil blocks to a Nigerian man who took our oil block before and flipped it. Bought it for $250,000 and flipped it for over $200 million. He was scot-free, Mr. Boycott. He comes to you. Again, Mr. Boycott, he helped your campaign. You take 4 oil blocks. 4 oil blocks. And you give it to him. Oh, the Commerce and Unity Party. Where are the advocates? Where are the ones who criticize the citizen-led administration? Mr. Boycott? Where are the people who criticize us? Why are you selling our resources, Mr. Boycott? Why are you bastardizing the resources of this country? This is the true looting of the resources of our country, Mr. Boycott. You want to talk, Mr. Boycott? Mr. Boycott, listen to you, Mr. Boycott, when I say you are the architect of stealing of the Republic of Liberia. You are the chief architect. Mr. Boycott, you announced to Liberians that 285 yellow machines will come to the country. Your friends donated the machines to you. Mr. Boycott, from your own mouth, you say it's a gift to the Republic of Liberia. Mr. Boycott, you want to talk about looting the resources of the country? Mr. Boycott, then you come back to change your tone and say, double jala, the Liberian Revenue Authority boss, we have to pay for the yellow machine. Over 80 million United States dollars, Mr. Boycott. Yes, you supported the payment of yellow machine for over 80 million United States dollars after you say it was a gift, after you said double jala must pay for it. Mr. Boycott, you want to talk about stealing? You really want to talk about stealing, Mr. Boycott? Today, Mr. Boycott, you people have brought the cost down to $21.something million, which actually is between $23 to $25 million. Mr. Boycott, so what happened to you? The only reason you cannot take action against those who sell the yellow machine, the 285 yellow machine, cost over $80-something million United States dollars because, Mr. Boycott, you are in cahoots with them to steal the country money so soon, in less than 6 months. Mr. Boycott, in less than 6 months,
You decided to steal the resources of this country. You want to talk about looting, Mr. Boycott? You owe already. You Asian already. We don't want to discuss that. Where do you want to take money? Into your grave, Mr. Boycott? You want to take money into your grave? If that's what you want to do, Mr. Boycott, let me send a caveat to you. Because we have intercontinental ballistic missiles with precision guided bombs that will hit targets. And you are the target, Mr. Boycott. I want to send a caveat to you, Mr. Boycott. The green machines, one President Sadi assigned you to help the Ministry of Agriculture. The green machines, Mr. Boycott, I don't want to talk the story between you and Macintosh. You know the amount of money that you spend to the media, your social ineptitude. We will not discuss it today. But Mr. Boycott, I want to throw a challenge to you. Since your ministers work in accordance to your way and pleasure, Mr. Boycott, tell them to insult. Ask them. Don't be afraid. Ask them to insult. Tell them to defame or repetition. Mr. Boycott will tell you few things. Why you cannot afford jobs? Because one of your sons is a joggist. That's the reason why you cannot afford jobs. Yes? We'll speak about political impotency, Mr. Boycott. This is a caveat. This is a caveat to you, Mr. Boycott, and a caveat to all appointed officials in the government. If you go public and you attack the personalities and don't discuss the issues and you insult, there will be fire for fire. Let me repeat. The former notorious Chancellor General Benjamin Yetin, the former notorious Chancellor Military General Benjamin Yetin, he said there will be military vibration. Let me say, this time there will be no military vibration, but there will be political vibration under the Hammurabi Code of Law, eye for eye and tooth for tooth. Let me repeat, there will be resounding political vibration by the Hammurabi Code of Law, eye for eye and tooth for tooth. Eye for eye and tooth for tooth. Fire for fire. I call on all generals, all foot soldiers, all frontline commanders of the mighty coalition for democratic change. Vis-a-vis the Congress for Democratic Change, collaborating forces, affiliates, associates, reactions, seditions, and seditious. Get your intellectual weapon set. Get your political weapon set. That nonsense that happened to us in 6 years, that they will call our names, they will lie on us, will not allow you to go scot-free. You can insult other people. You can defame the reputation of other people. But it will not be the mighty coalition for democratic change. We'll fight with everything we have. We'll move on every front line across the media landscape. We will fight politically, constitutionally, and democratically. We will not surrender. Never ever. Nor will we retreat. There's a difference between those who surrender and those who retreat. Those who surrender are easily consumed by the opponents. Those who retreat, they retreat to regroup to fight another warfare. That's the technical difference between those who surrender and those who retreat. We will ensure that the unity party in this government will come down. They will go on their knees, they will surrender, they will beg for mercy. We engage them day by day, second by second, minutes by minutes, hours by hours, day by day, weeks by weeks, month by month, years by years. We engage this government. We never escape. Pay political mercenaries. They don't have the calorie. They don't have the sophistication.
You have paid political mercenaries. You have paid political merchants to attack our character, to attack our personalities. But you are wasting water on the back of duck, where water can carry rock. Say what you want to say. The mercenaries, the political mercenaries will be intellectually and politically consumed. Their pieces will be distributed for the consumption of the ordinary citizens out there. That's what we do to them. We consume them politically. We wallow them. We ensure that we scatter them intellectually. They will have no space. Political mercenaries paid by the Unity Party will have no space. Gone are the days. We fought the Unity Party-led administration for 18 years and still fighting. 18 years we fought Unity Party and still fighting. The general has never surrendered on the front line of battles. Even our days when we didn't have food to eat, even on our days we were hustling on the pavements of Monrovia, we stood on the front line. Where were your ministers? Where were they? Where the minister for causing affair? They cannot stand hunger. They are belly driven. The betters are in the wheelbarrows of Liberia, in the pimping, in the keke, in the push-push. You want to talk? Do you have the sophistication? Do you have the capacity? The CDC has men. We shall usher them appropriately into the theater of battles. Make no mistake, it took few of us in the Mighty Congress for Democratic Change for the last 2 years to vibrantly, calorifically, and bombastically, and grandiloquently hold your government feet to the fire. We dismantled your PRO arm when men in the CDC who are more sophisticated than us appear on the front line. You shall vanish. Politically, intellectually, you shall be destroyed. You know, during the Phoenician Wars in 202 BC, the Carthaginians, General Hannibal, you know, when he attacked the Romans, the Roman General Scipio Africanus, led by the Roman Parliament, said in a language, "The lando er Carthage go." It means Carthage must be destroyed. Today, I say the lando er Unity Party go 2029. The Unity Party must be destroyed. The destruction of the Unity Party will not be done through guns. No. The destruction of the Unity Party will be done 2029 democratically and constitutionally. There will be no armed struggle. No. We destroy the capacity of the Unity Party to win another election in the history of this country. President Boycott said he would destroy the CDC. Mr. Boycott, you broke down the walls, the physical walls, but you did not break down the foundation, the ideas of the Mighty Congress for Democratic Change. Long live the Mighty Congress for Democratic Change vis-a-vis the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change. We will ensure that we will put into the political theater our best. Only few came us out. Few of us came us out for the last 2 years. But men are ready to turn up. Gone are the days. You are not intimidated for past government officials to say, when you talk, we'll take you to court. Gone are the days. We'll face you. We'll erase you and we'll disgrace you. That's what we do. We'll face the Unity Party. We'll erase the Unity Party. We'll disgrace the Unity Party at the ballot box in 2029. Make no mistake. We will not sit and allow the Unity Party to rig in the election year 2029. Make no mistake. The CDC will be robust. The CDC will be energetic. We will mine every Holy Center to the Lamp and Breath of the Republic of Liberia. We announce the results that we received from the tally sheet, the official tally sheets of NEC. The Unity Party, in a collaborative effort, will be defeated in the first round of election in the history of this country in 2029. Those looters, those thieves that pillaged the resources of this country for 12 solid years, they've been given another 6 years, 18 years. The educational system is in tata. Mr. Boyka, you want to talk about who looting the resources of the country? Mr. Boyka, when you just took state resources and paid $30 million United States dollars to the McLean family for your own political headquarters in the Congo Town area, and you're raising another $30 million United States dollars to build party headquarters across the country. Mr. Boyka, do you think the masses are fools? They walk in the poo-poo water, Mr. Boyka. They walk in the feces water, in the pool, to make you president. Mr. Boyka, today there are other jobs, including your partisans. Mr. Boyka, guess what? You are made Noka to be your hustle ground. Mr. Boyka, the standard that you people left at Noka that we inherited, Noka was not to appoint to employ more than 50 persons. But Mr. Boyka, you are employed more than 200 persons at Noka. The wage bill of Noka under our administration was between $50,000 to $60,000. Today, the wage bill at Noka is worth $250,000 United dollars. United Partisan, ask yourself, how many of you employ at Noka? Boyfriends and girlfriends and friends, and not the partisans who stood in the water. Go to Noka today and see what I'm talking about. Look at the payroll. $250,000 for $50,000 United dollars in Noka. Stealing the resources of this country, put family members, some of them in the diaspora. They cannot come down to Liberia. They are paid every month. And you members of Unity Party, those who stood in the rain, in the sun, those of you who walk in the pool water, today you cannot send your kids to school. Today they are destroying your homes and talking about the opening alleys. Today they've taken you and destroy your markets. Prices are very high. The kids cannot go to school. Drugs are killing your children. You know how many of my friends in Unity Party are dissatisfied the way they're being treated by their own government? And your government and Noka take 250,000 US and carry some people in there, and they pay them every month, and you're not getting paid. They take their boyfriends and their girlfriends and their friends and family members, some in Liberia and some in the diaspora, and pay them. Unity Party, I'm talking to you. Mr. Boyka, that's how you are looting the resources of the country. Mr. Boyka, you are the commander-in-chief of charlatans and multi-banks. Yes, Mr. Boyka, let me repeat. You are the commander-in-chief of charlatans and multi-banks. Because, Mr. Boyka, you have no control. You are only seated there, Mr. Boyka, as a figurehead leader. You are a lame duck president. Let me repeat. That's not insult. A lame duck president, Mr. Boyka. You sit in the executive mansion and you sleep. You cannot remember everything. Mr. Boyka, you sit there, people just stealing the resources of this country and giving you some of the money, and you eating the money, and you want to talk about people that can steal? Mr. Boyka, you really want to talk about people that can steal? You want to talk about the resources of the country? In closing, my distinguished viewers, seditions and seditious. It's a quick response to President Boyka and his Ministry of Information. There is ministers. There is appointed official coming and insult Acarous grave. Come and insult. Come and defend our repetition. But there's a caveat to you, Mr. Boyka. We will not go after the creatures. We'll go after the creator of the creature. Indeed, Boyka, you are the creator of the creatures. Because the Liberian law states that your appointed officials work in accordance to your will and pleasure.
That's what the law states. Mr. Boykai, you want to talk about looting the resources of the country? Mr. Boykai, you have spent more than $7 billion on foreign travel. You really want to talk about looting the resources of the country? While our kids cannot go to school. $7 million on foreign travel in 1 year, Mr. Boykai. What Liberia has benefited from your travels? Somebody say our minister or meeting the State Department head, the Secretary of State. Our foreign minister was sitting with the Secretary of State. Our foreign minister was, come on. Mr. Boykai, your foreign minister sitting with the Secretary of State and the American government said your government is corrupt. The investment climate report on Liberia, the State Department investment climate report on Liberia, say you can take money from investors, your government officials. The American people sitting with you, but they're destroying you. They say your government is a government of elitists. It's in the report. They say your government is corrupt. They say your government can harass investors. Mr. Boykai, they say you undermine the judiciary system of the country. You don't know the American people. They can be sitting with you just a lawnmower rat. They can be blowing breeze under your feet and eating you. They can be juking you with needle and eating under your feet. That your foreign minister be sitting there. That the one your government boasting about foreign minister sitting with Secretary of State of America. Oh, that why the people will eat on Broad Street. Mr. Boykai, people are protesting today to LTC, Liberia Telecommunication Corporation, because they can't pay. Mr. Boykai, our friends from the disabled community are protesting today and calling you rogue because you have neglected them. You are vice president, you neglected the group of 77. And today you have neglected them. Today they are protesting on the street and calling you rogue for eating their money. Mr. Boykai, you really want to talk? You presided over 16 million United States dollars, between 16 to 20 million United States dollars for 12 years as vice president. Your office was never audited. There's no account. Over $16 million just to declare after 12 years that you broke and you live on loan. What a shame to the presidency of the Republic of Liberia. But you really want to talk about looting the country resources? Your partisans are suffering. Go to your party headquarters. Your officials of government don't go there because they don't want the militant to chop. Your officials of government are now sitting with bourgeoisies. They are setting different areas now. When they used to sit, when last they been in West Point? When last they been in Nukutan? When last they been in Ganta? All they do is to sit at the highest level. You think the people stupid, Mr. Boykai? You talk about December 6th. Mr. Boykai, we're not discussing that today. I want to say to the masses when they bring the money, take the money and eat it. That's your money. They're supposed to pay 50 United States dollars to put you in buses for December 6th. Before they put you in the bus, they don't give you the money. If they don't give you the money, don't get in the buses. Take the money and eat the money. The masses, the ordinary partisans of Unity Party. If you don't have the voice to speak, Unity partisans who are weary and dejected and neglected, Acarous is here to speak for you. I will speak for you because many of the masses of the Unity Party, they have spoken to me. Some of them are my friends. Today, somebody generator can pay the bills at JFK. JFK, they're in darkness almost 2 days now. Almost 2 days. The whole country, no DNA machine. When Unity Partisan rape, they say they're looking for DNA machine. But other people, they arrest you. All our brothers that are behind bars with all evidence, arrested. Over 2,000 or some more alleged rape cases. But you cannot allow a senior member of the Unity Party to go to jail. We are hearing that you want to appoint Gloria Scott as the National Elections Commission chairman. God forbid. God forbid. You want to take a Unity partisan and appoint her
as chairman of the National Elections Commission to rep the National Elections Commission. Mr. Boyka, there's a caveat. You never looked the election of this country. I said to all appointed officials of this government, if you fail to discuss the issues and you attack personalities, if you go in the gutters, we'll go in the gutters. If you bomb off us, we will bomb off you. We understand the game more than you. We fought you for many years and we kept you on the defensive. When the few of us for the CDC been fighting. But watch and see, the hero weapons are coming up. Watch and see. And you want to talk about credibility, a thief like you, who stole resources of this country for over $16 billion for 12 solid years as vice president, and now you preside at the highest seat of the country instead of warning your officials. We're not listening. No member of the religious community should call me to listen. No member of the human rights community should call me to listen or civil society organization or the so-called women organization. Do not call me. We're not insult, but if they insult us, we'll return fire for fire. Call on this government to cut off the attack doors. Call on President Boyka. If you truly mean well for this country, call on President Boyka to cut off his attack doors. If those attack doors are not cut off, we'll cave them, we'll cage them. Let me see. If the attack doors of President Boyka, if they don't cease, we'll cage them, we'll capture them, we'll cage them. We'll respond by cashing them. And the way to cage them is to provide fire for fire. Yes, we will provide fire for fire. On this note, I want to say to you, distinguished well-wishers, viewers, partisans of the mighty Congress for Democratic Change, Coalition for Democratic Change, our affiliates, members of the auxiliaries, seditionists and seditionists, I want to say to you, the time is now that we must stand up. Election is today, and election is not tomorrow. Make no mistake. Let me repeat. Election is today, and election is not tomorrow. And because election is today, and election is not tomorrow, we must fight on. We must ensure that the Unity Party-led administration is removed from power. All of you, under my revolutionary voice, move into the theater of battles. Make more battles. Fight on. Fight on, seditious and seditious. Do not surrender. Never ever in the history. Remain on the front line until we capture them all in 2029. The battle is ours. The victory in 2029 is ours. To our mothers, we pray for long life. We pray for good health. We pray to live on. The Almighty God will give us long life. That longevity shall continue. And let me say, many of them will train them in a unity party. Many of them. Many of them, they were our schoolmates. Many of them, they were our classmates. Some of them will graduate together. Their records are dismal. When I see dull people, very dull group of people who know nothing, and look at CDC people say they're stupid, they know nothing. Can you imagine that? You sat in class with someone who will do you, and you look at us and call us stupid. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? That's somebody who could not score 2% in school. Check the record of those leading the Ministry of Information. Where's the academic credential of their records? What their output and their performance in school? Can you imagine? Charlatans and multi-banks. We look at decent people like us. Men and women who have achieved status and not ascribed status. George Weah has an achieved status. He fought from Gibraltar, from Nukutan, to capture the war. From Gibraltar, from Nukutan, the boy from Grand Cru, member of the masses community. When you say he couldn't be president, he became president of the Republic of Liberia. That achieved status. There's a difference between ascribed status and achieved status. Ascribed is when you meet your parents have everything. We struggled in our lifetime. The masses struggled. We didn't shoot guns. We fought in opposition. We created a political institution. We challenged the totalitarian regime of the time. We fought a despot. Waka was part of that. We fought them for 12 solid years. We did not revert to jungle justice. We did not revert to Butu and Company. We didn't fight war. We used the democratic and constitutional means to unseat them. We struggled. We achieved. We have achieved status. All that we achieved in our life, we fought for it. Our parents did not give us it. They didn't put it on silver platter. Joshua's grandmother didn't put it on silver platter. His mother didn't put it on silver platter. He fought. He fought. And he fought gallantly. Many of you, the masses cheering, if I can succeed in life, you can succeed. If Joshua can succeed in life, the better ball, the market will be children, you also can succeed. Make no mistake. That's why you need people like you in that executive mansion. By 2029, we will win not just the presidency of the Republic of Liberia in the first round election, but we will win the vast majority of legislative seats and transform the leadership of the legislature of the Republic of Liberia. Having said that, long live the mighty Congress for Democratic Change. Long live the people of the revolution, the great CDC. To those great and gallant men and women who will pay homage to you, pay homage to the late Papi Solo, who was wounded in front of the U.S. Embassy by state security forces, who later perished. Pay homage to Sekou, to Sharif, who was shot by the 102 of the current Liberian National Police on November 7, 2011. May your soul rest in perpetual peace. Pay homage to you. We pay homage to the late Jean Grey, who fought, even on his dying bed. He appeared on 50-50 and said, if I would die fighting for the mighty Congress for Democratic Change, I would die fighting and my soul will go to heaven. We pay revolutionary homage to the late James Gray. We pay homage to Joshua in 2023. United Partisans killed him, murdered him, brutalized him, wounded him, and he died from internal bleeding. Joshua, may your soul rest in perpetual peace. We pay homage to Tama Bono Ofoya, who was chased by Unity Partisans on camera
He was killed. And the corpse was beaten with stick in his home. We pay homage to you, men and women of the revolution, names that we cannot call today, those who passed away, especially violently, men and women in the struggle. We salute you today. We pay homage to you all. We are in this fight because of you. We cannot neglect you. We are in this fight because of the masses. When I walk through the streets of Monrovia on my birthday, I generated over 1,000 plus from ordinary people sending me money to celebrate a birthday on the day of my birthday. I fight this battle because of you. We fight this battle because you put food on our table. We fight this battle because you gave us 12 years job, some of us. We fight this battle because you made us who we are today, and we cannot neglect this fight. To our mothers on the front line, to those women of the CDC, the mothers of the CDC, the youth and fathers of the CDC. We fight this battle today. My revolutionary comrade and brother in the struggle, President George Mann, we are. He always said to me and my father, we are one. That's the slogan between us. He made that commitment. If you will push wheelbarrow to fight on, he will never neglect you. I can assure you. He has made a solemn commitment to fight on, to stand by you, and he will never neglect you. It's because of you we are here. It's because of you that we wake up every day, early in the morning. We go to bed almost 2 o'clock every morning, fighting because of you. I want to assure you, those who left the CDC will go. By 2029, some of them will return. I want to say to seditious and seditious and followers, well wishers and aspirants, it's time for us to hold together. It's time for us to recalibrate, become rejuvenated and reinvigorated to fight these thieves, these gangsters. We must ensure that they are defeated democratically and constitutionally. It's because of you that today we stand on the granite, on that pedestal to fight. We will not neglect you. We've taken the solemn oath and a commitment to you, the masses. This is the masses' struggle. Those who betray the masses' struggle are not only traitors, but they are cursed to the revolution. Because there's the revolution that birthed them. There's the revolution that made them who they are today. No other revolution. When men were selling planks, when men were doing NGO work and they were not getting money, when some of us were living in the slums and in the ghettos, when some of us, when the elite said to us that you will become no one, while we were doing it in school, but the elite were telling us that we will become no one. A boy from Rasping Valley, Acarous, Moses Tarakato, make agree. A girl from the pageant war, may her soul rest in perpetual peace, Muna. Ungrateful Thomas Farah from the plank fee. Ungrateful Sir Joseph for stealing NGO money. Those ingrates were made by you, the people. The people struggled. Who thought in the history of this country that a Thomas Farah would have become deputy speaker from the CDC? Who thought about that? Who thought Thomas Farah would come from the plain field? Who thought Acarous Gray would come from Rasping Valley for a poverty struggling community and become chairman on the executive of the Republic of Liberia? Who thought about that? Who thought that Sir Joseph would have become senator and become chairman on the executive in the Liberian Senate? Yes, who thought about that? The CDC made men. CDC made men. Somebody say Acarous Gray. Let me tell you today, my skin is thick. For those of you who are just coming or you don't know politics, you just growing or you just knowing Acarous Gray, I have fought many battles in the history of my existence.
That's why me and my father, we are one. We do not surrender on the front line. We'll fight any day because we're bringing George Weah as the president for the Republic of Liberia in 2029. There's no debate about that. That's what we are doing. The masses, we knew that some people who have become ministers in this country. The rejected stone became the cornerstone. So you join United Party, they mean you know both. You're better than others. But yes, there are masses in the Unity Party. They are neglected. There are masses in the Unity Party who walk in the pool water, but they are neglected. These officials are only giving jobs to their girlfriends and their family members, and they neglected the masses, the market women who stood with the Unity Party, the Nyana boys, the Pimpin boys, the Keke Riders, the student community from the University of Liberia, who fought gallantly, courageously, and bravely. They are being neglected by the government that brought to power the Unity Party-led administration. It's because of you we are fighting. My friends of the Unity Party, the masses, I am fighting because of you. You call me every day. When they take job from you, a Minister of Transport, you call me. When they cannot pay you at LTC, Unity Party, you call me. When they take you from the streets and they beat you down waterside, you call me. When they undermine you at your own ministry and they don't give you job, when your children are not going to school, Unity Party, you call me, you say, Acarous, we look up to you. When people in Unity Party who should be given contracts, they don't want to work in government, and you take the contracts and give it to the Lebanese and give it to the Nigerian men, those people call me. They say, Acarous, some of you are the voice or the voiceless. Voice populaire, voix demi. The voice of the people is the voice of God. I salute you all. Amanda Awetu, the revolution continues, and we shall overall prevail. CDC shall overall prevail. Liberia shall overall prevail. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Yes, we're going home by the music now.
Yes, every cent I build hospitals, every cent I build schools.
Fire for fire. Fire for fire. Intercontinental ballistic missile atomic bombs will be dropping very soon.
Every cent I build roads, electricity, all the people may be sleeping while you working, then I know you do.
Definitely, after Talakai, Acarous, Moses, Talakai, Tomika Gray will fight on and fight to the end, to the finish line. We will never surrender. Thank you again.
The best, the greatest housing, whatever you focus, every cent you are sent for heaven. Just leave you more than them say.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Every cent. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh. Yeah, man.
I will be coming to you shortly to ask you to renew for the second time the mandate that you gave me 6 years ago.
Yeah, that's it. For President, we are re-election. George Weah, we are not 12.
Thank you very much.